No. This might be working. Shabbat Shalom. I don't know how many times I've tried this, but this is going to be the one. It's been a long and stressful week, and everybody's been working hard to figure out how to stay connected and do schoolwork and regular work. And so this is another attempt just to move into that space for all of us for religious school by welcoming Shabbat. So this is going to be a nice short instructional video. Love it if you would watch together with your family, stop it as often as you like. The idea is that you can use this as kind of an instructional video to celebrate Shabbat evening prayers at home with your family or whomever you are isolated or quarantined with. So there'll be a few glitches while we figure it out, but hopefully we will manage together. So I think you have now a shared document, and the shared document, shared document is the same document that you would have received in the Shabbat basket, right? So I'm not going to read the whole thing because I promise to keep this short. I would, however, recommend that you do. Most importantly for me is to feel free to respond to this video. I'm going to ask some questions. I want you to ask some questions. Approach the experience with curiosity and a sense of adventure. Let's just see what happens. So Shabbat Shalom, Shalom comes from the word shleimut, meaning wholeness. So bring your whole confused, nervous, excited, curious self to this space. Shabbat begins just before sundown on Friday and lasts through sundown on Saturday. I'm going to pause and get some supplies, and I'll be right back. Oops, I didn't pause. I've been told that these cause a glare. So we'll see which works better, me not being able to see or there being a glare. Okay, so if you've ever had the Shabbat basket, right, then you've probably had candle holders and candles and a kiddush cup and a challah. Like challah is my favorite brand if I'm not making it myself. And a special guest. We're going to just be each other's special guests since I don't know if anybody has the Shabbat basket now or where it is or who you're with. So, so we'll be there for each other. So the way this works, I have a list of the blessings, right? So there's the blessing and a kind of an explanation and the Hebrew text, which by all means, please give that a try. The transliteration and then a translation, which I will admit is creative. I have adapted my own translations partially to reflect where we are right now, kind of literally this time with the COVID-19 keeping us away from each other and out of spaces together. And also how I personally like to experience these blessings, especially if I'm struggling with the language. So I invite you, another opportunity is to rewrite your own blessings yourself, okay? So let's go through this. Candle blessings. We light the Shabbat candles, we gather in that light, peace, hope, love, healing, prayer, whatever you're feeling. Close your eyes, light the candles, close your eyes. Gather in that flame, gather in that heat, the warmth, and sing the blessing. Open your eyes and it's Shabbat. So let's do that together. Ready? Let me pause and get her still. So I did ask this in the other video. Can you see all that wax? So anybody has a good plan for removing wax? Give me a call or email. Okay. Ready? Lighting the candles. Gather it in. Do that, yeah. Okay, ready? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. And this magic speaks. It's Shabbat! No. So, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. That's always going to be the same. And then the Hebrew is different depending on what the prayer is for. My translation for this is, blessed are you, our light, supreme curiosity of the world, who makes us holy with awareness, igniting our desire to light Shabbat candles. I've been practicing for a while. I still like it. Right, I'm going to give you some options now for the blessing over the wine or grape juice. Or what do we happen to have? Cranberry juice, lemonade, red wine, pickle juice. Where do they come from? Fruit of the tree, borei pori ha'etz. Cranberries. Question for you. Where do cranberries come from? What blessing should we say? How about pickles, which are once upon a time something else, right? Cucumbers and wine, fruit of the vine. Okay, so we're going to say this one for now, but please send in your thoughts about these options. Okay, ready? There it is. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Blessed are you, our soul-quenching source of transformation. Voila! The fruit of the vine becomes wine. Okay. And then washing the hands. So for this, which is usually more of a ritual activity, I'm going to recommend go and use soap and water. And then you can pretend to use your beautiful ritual cup. This was my grandfather's. Love it. Totally. See? Right? So pour water over the top and bottom of your right hand. Magic water. And then over your left hand. And before drying your hands, say this blessing, right? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al netilat yadayim. Check it out, my hands, yadayim, hands, yad. Sound familiar? Okay. Now, nope. Yeah. Right? If you read the thing down here, you'll see that it should be to challah. You'll have to read why. Maybe I'll ask that as a question. Okay. So in my household, everybody's connected, but we can't connect physically because that's clearly not something we should do at this time. So please don't, but try to connect in some other way. Make eye contact. Eye contact. Oh, not quite. Okay. Eye contact. Or FaceTime, Zoom, whatever you got working now with somebody near or far. Sing the blessing. Pass the challah around in some very safe way, maybe wearing gloves, or cut and throwing pieces, whatever works for you. Ready? Okay. So I'm touching this one, and I'm touching you with my eyes, my heart. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread and so many things. Our voices rise in song together as our joyful prayer is said. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. And then we get to eat. But wait, there's another very cool, fun thing. Ready? Parents. 6th, 7th graders, you might have already learned this one. Oh, I know that glare, right? Okay, ready? So Very fun thing. Making a blessing for your children. Make the Vulcan live long and prosper sign, right? With the rabbis, the priests in the synagogue used to, the priestly benediction, right? The blessing. So very, very gently and with kindness, place your hands on your children's head and say this one, or feel free to come up with your own. May you be like Ephraim and Manasseh, the siblings from the Torah who got along, and who remarkably we don't hear much about, whose kindness and consideration for each other was notable, nevertheless, so much so that they're in a blessing. May you be like Ruth and Esther, showing integrity and compassion, and may you be blessed with good health and happiness. May peace be experienced by you and through you. Wow, okay.